matemático. Second referee, Mr. Erlindo Eusebio. Let's welcome our starting lineup from our Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Let's begin with their team captain, wear jersey number 14, Isabella Beatriz De Leon. At number 1, Maria Lina Isabel Molde. Wearing jersey number 2, Desiree Wanea Cheng. At number 3, Maria Dina Isabella Wong. Number 7, Madeleine Irenea Madayag. And number 10, Katrina May Tolentino. Starting libero is number 13, Denise Michelle Lazaro Revilla. Head coach, Mr. Dante Alinsunuri. Presenting our Creamline Cool Smashers. Team captain, wear jersey number 12, Julia Melissa De Guzman. At number 6, Janet Panaga. Wearing jersey number 7, Michelle Teresa Gumabao. At number 13, Celine Eliza Domingo. Number 18, Diana May Carlos. And number 23, Jessica Margaret Galanza. Starting libero is number 11, Kyla Liana Atienza. Head coach, Mr. Sherwin Meneses. This match is under the regulation and supervision of the Games and Amusement.
Starting lineup for the Flying Titans. Only one player in double digits in their last game. One of the main reasons why their offense sputtered. That was Kat Tolentino putting up 14 points. Des Cheng, Madi Madayag, and Bea De Leon limited to single digits in that 3-set loss against the Angels. In the meantime, very consistent lineup here for Coach Sherwin Meneses. The Cool Smashers, 3 players in double digits, led by Michelle Gumaba with 14, 13 each for Jama Galanza and Tots Carlos. And of course, we can't say enough about the setting of Gia de Guzman. We mentioned 27 excellent sets in the 3-set win against the HD Spikers, 25 excellent sets in their last game against the Angels. Galanza starts us off in the opening set. Des Cheng, that's dug up by Atienza. Galanza cross court. Both teams so far playing excellent floor defense. Atienza back to Galanza. Block. It's off. De Leon, and the first point of the opening set going to the Cool Smashers.
What a hit by Gemma Galanza. She saw the 2 blockers right in front of her, so she kind of delayed her hit. Tapos sa kanya pinalo and had an off-the-block kill.
Currently the #1 best setter in the conference and one of the best servers as well. Number 10 in serving. Gia de Guzman gets an ace. 2-0 start for the Cool Smashers.
That's a great serve from Gia de Guzman. Even targeting Denden Lazaro Revilla on that one.
There's a set by Dina Wong. A push by De Leon. What a save by Atienza. Now a chance ball for the Flying Titans. But it was overset and Panaga puts it away.
Choco Mucho in disarray right now. Ang dami nilang unforced errors eh. Usually di nila nakakontrol yung mga hawak na nilang bola, and that's what they need to work on, especially in this game. They are facing the #1 team right now in this league, the Creamline Cool Smashers, so this is a perfect time for them to experiment on themselves.
3-0 start for the Cool Smashers. Wong sets it up. Here comes Kat Tolentino. That's outside. De Guzman let it go, and rightfully so. It's a 4-0 opening set.
Again, another unforced error from the Choco Mucho Flying Titans this time around. I mean, the attack of Kat Tolentino. Yung nga sabi ko kanina, they need to experiment more on themselves. Like, kailangan maglaro sila ng nothing to lose. They're playing against the Creamline Cool Smashers, so they just have to play confident, may kumpiyansa dapat, and just hit the balls, defend properly. Just like that.
Tolentino, you mentioned in the open, only 19.6% efficiency. She really needs to be more consistent, more accurate with her attacks, especially against a very good defensive and offensive team in the Cool Smashers.
Correct. I think she needs to understand that she is the main gunner of this Choco Mucho Flying Titans, and every time na mahihirapan sila sa pasa, sa depensa, siya ang pupuntahan ni Dina Wong.
Gumabaw. Yes! The #1 spiker in the conference at 52.3%. Knocks it in and makes it a 5-1 start for the Cool Smashers. Let's check in with Alexis Kinsay.
This Valentine's Day, for the love of brotherhood, I want to tell you, Eric and Ish, that Creamline's coach Sherwin Meneses is so excited to play against the team of Coach Dante Alinsunurin as they go way back in Adamson University as setter and middle blocker, respectively. They already coach opposing teams in Spiker Surf, but Coach Sherwin is ecstatic as to how Coach Dante will switch up the Titans' gameplays, as he is said to be creative in maximizing the potential of players with height. Ika nga ni Coach Sherwin na kung matatangkad yung mga Titans, magaling at sanay dyan si Coach Dante. Let's watch the Titans adhere to this advantage. And also, I'd like to ask Ish, our volleyball analyst, kumusta ang paglaro under both of these coaches in the national team?
Well, Ish, your answer to the question, how is it to play for these gentlemen in the national team?
Well, ang masasabi ko lang, no, they're both reserved as coaches. Pero when it comes to the tactics and the strategy, the technicalities of volleyball, almost the same. That I can tell you.
Both teams with their fair share of service errors in the last few plays. Cool Smashers protecting a 3-point advantage in the opening set. Kat Tolentino, number 8 in scoring, the only Flying Titan in the top 15 in scoring so far in the All-Filipino Conference. But again, Michelle Gumabaw so far 2 for 2.
Picture perfect combination play. Gia de Guzman to Michelle Gumabaw. What a hit. The confidence from Michelle Gumabaw. Kitang-kita natin lalo na nag-start siya maglaro internationally. It all started there.
Gumabaw with a service error. This is the 4th straight. Eliza Valdez not in the lineup after sustaining a knee injury in the reinforced conference. Isa Molde, only 5 points, started in all sets in that loss against the Angels. Carlos.
Oh my God. Woo! What a combination play. Gia de Guzman to Tots Carlos.
Number 3 spiker at 41.5%. Tots Carlos knocks it in and sends us to our first technical timeout. PVL watch, this is something the fans must look out for, especially if you're watching on TV. You have the benefit of replays and all that stuff. Madayag, De Leon combining for only 5 points in their last game. Meanwhile, between Celine Domingo and Pams Panaga, they put together 16 points in the win versus the HD Spikers.
Nakikita natin doon sa atake, no? Medyo lamang itong si Domingo and si Panaga. I think it is also because of the passing and the digging of Creamline. They're very consistent at that point. Katulad na lang nun, the opportunities that they get, hindi nila sinasayang eh. Yun talaga, they take advantage of the chance goals that they have, the freebies that being given to them, and Gia de Guzman being the unpredictable setter that she is in this conference. Talaga namang pahihirapan lahat ng blockers sa kabilang net.
Excellent receive there from Lazaro Revilla. What a block against Cheng. Cheng asks for it again. Blocked again. Excellent defense at the net by the Cool Smashers. Tolentino on off speed. Great pass by Carlos. Galanza with a push. Madayag rejected by Galanza. Wong sets it up. Here comes Cheng with a push. De Guzman pops it up. Galanza block. It goes outside. Another point for the Cool Smashers.
Same strategy employed by Gemma Galanza. She waited for the blockers of Choco Mucho to go up in the air, and then sa kanya hinataw off the block and tallying another point for the Creamline Cool Smashers. What a great hit by Gemma Galanza.
Early timeout for Coach Dante Alinsunurin. We'll listen in to the Flying Titans.
Ibal na rito kasi ang bigger ko, tayo, nandito lahat ng bigger. Bigger na tayo rito. Kaya kung gusto mong pagsasabitan, ako tayo sa bigger, mapapagay mo kaya ko para libre dito. Okay, sumunod tayo ha. Pero pag maganda rin, kailangan may spacing tayo. Okay? Tagalang.
Some early numbers-ish.
Right now, attack points, Creamline has pulled away 7-1. But I think sa attacking department and sa errors, they tallied 3 attack errors, talking about the Creamline Cool Smashers, and 2 attack errors on the side of the Flying Titans. Early goings of the set and of the game, talagang lamang ang Creamline when it comes to all of the basics here. Tingnan natin if the Choco Mucho Flying Titans pick up the pieces. As I say that, another great block point coming from Seth Domingo and Gia de Guzman. So take a look at it on the replay.
Seth Domingo, 9 points, 1 block in their last game against AP Spikers today already. Such a defensive stalwart for the Cool Smashers. 11-4, the biggest lead right now. And 6 points after that service error by Carlos.
She had the right thing in mind. She wanted to target the back of the zone of Dina Wong para mahirapan sa approach yung middle blocker Flying Titans.
Madi Madayag just turned 25 last week, February 7. Tip there, Domingo. Back-to-back points for her.
Oh, that's what you call a zero tempo. Be quick. Wala pa kay Gia de Guzman yung bola. Tumatalon na si Seth Domingo. That's what you call a zero tempo because the middle blockers go up in the air and they just wait for the sets of Gia de Guzman na dumiretso sa kamay nila and then sa kanila papaluin yung bola.
Service just wide for Seth Domingo, who's sporting a new number, by the way, number 13.
Seth Domingo, also a part of the national team pool, will play for the Philippines, the upcoming 2023 Cambodia SEA Games.
Galanza off a combination play. Right now, the offense of the Cool Smashers is unstoppable and unpredictable.
Right, that's confidence and composure for you. Look at the passing of Tots Carlos, the setting of Gia Morado, and kahit dalawa yung tumalon na blockers right in front of Gemma Galanza, she squeezed that move right in between the block of the Guzman, of the De Leon rather, and Tolentino.
And finally, a solid attack there. Lea De Leon with her first point of the game.
That's what you get if you give Dina Wong a perfect reception. PVL is going to hit that ball all day.
Des Cheng, 9 points, 25.8% efficiency in the loss against the Angels. One-handed set. Galanza. Cheng unable to catch up with him.
Wow, credit that point to Gia de Guzman. She saved that ball from crossing over the net. Because Tots Carlos' reception was already going over the net, pero sinave niya pa yung set na yon. And it even resulted to a perfect, excellent set to Gemma Galanza off the block kill.
Overpass. And Kumabaw unable to take advantage, hits it long. A little too much adrenaline that time, Ish.
Right, they weren't able to communicate. Dalawa silang tumalon dun sa regalo na yun, no? Jeanette Panaga and Michelle Gumavo, pareho ng gigil eh. Kasi you don't get that often eh. The freebies from the opponents.
Bea De Leon just recently was in the news as she awarded the first recipient of the Bea De Leon scholarship to a freshman in Ateneo named Ayen Retuta, or Panaga, dug up, but they were not able to bring it back into play.
Jeanette Panaga off of a deep quick play of Dina Han's defense. Pero si Dina nandun eh, nadepensahan naman niya. It's just that the second ball, kailangan nilang i-connect.
And this is what the Flying Titans are struggling with right now is only 1 point and then they give up 2 to the Cool Smashers. They can't get a run here in the opening set.
That's what they need to do here. Even though it wasn't a perfect set coming from their setter. Take a look at that. It's Maddie who set that ball to Kat Tolentino. Pero hindi siya natakot eh. She still hit that ball cross-court with so much power and it resulted to a point for the Flying Titans.
9 serving 15 opening set. Flying Titans have never led so far. That's an overreach against Isa Molde.
Right, that's the correct ball right there.
Second technical timeout. It's a 7-point lead for the Cool Smashers against the Flying Titans in the opening set. Second game of our Tuesday doubleheader right here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. And take a look at the fans. Gate attendance, a little over 8,000. And the candidates of Binibining Pilipinas, that includes Joy Dacoron, former PVL player. He's right there in the middle. The section of the Flying Titans fans, which is, I'm looking at the venue there. Just several sections away from the Cool Smashers fans. Thank you for spending your Valentine's Day with us. And what a match we have for you. Cool Smashers leading 16-9 here in the opening set against the Flying Titans. Back row attack, off speed, Galanza is rejected. 1-2 play from De Guzman. Underhand set for Lazaro Revilla. That's dug up by De Guzman. Here comes Tots Carlos. Sends it over underhand. Matayab gets it across, but great save by Domingo. Ferrer is in for the first time along with Caitlin Viray for the Flying Titans. Viray will try again. That's into the net.
On her third try, failing. Cross court. She wanted to target the area of Gia De Guzman's defense, pero medyo mahirap eh. The set was a bit off and far from the net. So naturally, she had to make an adjustment.
Biggest lead at 8 points for the Cool Smashers, 17-9. Isa Molde with the tip. Tots Carlos against a single blocker. What a save by Lazaro Revilla. Here comes Molde off the block.
Isa Molde targeting the smaller blocker in Gia De Guzman. What a recognition there by Jem Ferrer. Kita niya si Isa Molde, katapat si Gia De Guzman. So the chances of them scoring on the left pin would be much higher kapag binigay niya sa back row or kay Caitlin Viray.
First point for Isa Molde. Great serve. Dug up by her former UP teammate, Tots Carlos. Underhand set, that's way too far. And beyond the antenna for Des Cheng, another error. A lot of miscues for the Flying Titans here in set number 1-ish.
That's what I've been saying so far in this first set. Dun sila nagkakamali eh. Yung mga unforced errors na kaya naman nilang i-control, I think they have to lessen those kinds of unforced errors. And they do not need to rush themselves.
Yeah.
Ang tataas ng mga first balls nila. They just need to communicate properly, then talk to the spikers, and then from there, kaya nila makakuha ng momentum.
Well, to show the fans the disparity between these two teams in terms of offense, only 4 attack points for the Flying Titans. 11 attack points already for the Cool Smashers.
And we're not yet even at the 20-point mark,
Exactly.
Eric. That says a lot.
Wow. And look at how easy these points come for the Cool Smashers, Ish.
Right. Wala rin kahirap-hirap yung setting ni Gia de Guzman eh. Take a look at that. 1-2 step, she's right there to set the ball. She has the perfect sets. The perfect passes rather from her libero, from her passing hitters in Cots Carlos and Gemma Galanza. Very consistent players so far in this game.
Substitution for Coach Meneses as Kyle Negrito is in the ball game. Riza Mandapat as well. Riza Mandapat, first appearance in the All-Filipino Conference. She did not play in the last 2 games for the Cool Smashers. Domingo with a great dig. Here comes Galanza again. Off the block, Galanza right now unstoppable. 6 points.
A lot of points coming from this former MVP, Gemma Galanza, this time off the block. This a transition play pa nga eh, pero ginamit niya yung block ni Bea De Leon to score for the Cool Smashers.
Coach Alin Sinurin burns his final timeout. We'll listen in.
Yung block, tapos yung serve natin. Di ba, usapan natin, mag-target tayo ng serve. Hanggat maaari, tumarget tayo. Di ba, lang, mahina. Basta, ang gusto natin mangyari yung target natin. Okay, simulan natin ngayon. Para mamaya, magtuloy-tuloy yung kumpiyansa natin. Okay, naintindihan, Jeff. Tingin sa blocker kung sino yung
Right now, the Flying Titans are grounded-ish. As you take a look at Signals, Nico Hilly on the left, President Sports Division, Ricky Badu on the right of your screens, and of course the rest of the executives of the PVL and the Spiker Surf. Excellent tournament they have put together, as evidenced by the crowd inside the Big Dome. 9-point cushion for the Cool Smashers late in the opening set. Des Cheng right on the face of Tots Carlos.
Oh, what defense they've been showing here.
Viray rejected by Galanza. Good coverage by the Flying Titans. Galanza again. Off the block, Gemma Galanza. She has 7 of the 21 points of the Cool Smashers.
Right, and Coach Sherwin react after that hit. Natatawa rin siya, no? Kasi ang galing ng strategy ni Gemma Galanza, hitting it cross-court, hitting it off the block, hitting it down the line, off the block, targeting the outside hands of the block. Lahat na ng paraan ginawa ni Gemma Galanza in this first set.
She has 1/3 of the output of the entire team, Gemma Galanza. Viray, blocked by Panaga, it goes outside. Point Flying Titans. Biggest lead was 10 for the Cool Smashers.
It's a good stop coming from Caitlin Viray and Jem Ferrer, pero tayo yung lamang eh, no? So this rotation, they need to take this 1 point at a time. Sabi nga ni Coach Dante ng timeout, kailangan kumuha tayo ng kumpiyansa. Hindi pwedeng mamimigay tayo sa kalaban.
Riza Mandapat, that's wide. Mandapat, her first touch of the conference out of Calibo Aklan. A player who replaced Eliza Valdez in the 2022 ABC Cup for Women. Out of Cebu, Adina Wong with a serve. Panaga, that's dug up by Molde. Wong sets it up, Des Cheng, dug up by Atienza. Galanza, power dump. That's another point, a quick stop by the Cool Smashers. And they're back up by 9.
They are feeding off of the hot hands of Gemma Galanza in this first set. Alam nilang mainit eh, itong si Gemma Galanza.
And De Guzman, bumabaw, back in the game. 6-time PVL best setter, and she is showing us why here in the opening set-ish.
8.7 excellent sets per set in this conference so far.
Good coverage and dig there by Carlos from the back row. Gumabaw. That's her first attack that's been touched. That could have been outside. Carlos picking it up. A rare miscue defensively. With Guzman at the ends up colliding to the delight of the Flying Titans fans.
Well, Eric, one thing. I saw them shouting, mine. Pero siguro dahil sa sobrang dami ng nanonood dito sa Araneta Coliseum ngayon, hindi na sila nagkarinigan.
8-point deficit against the Flying Titans. Gumabaw will play setter, sends it to Galanza, who's been hot here in the opening set. Tang Ponce is in the game for the first time. Oh, great play there by Panaga, letting it crawl over the net cord. That is just on the line for Isa Molde.
That's a great set and a good attack coming from Isa Molde. Only a single block coverage. Yun yung kailangan nilang gawin eh, no? Take advantage of the chances that are being given to you and then convert them into points. Ayun yung ginagawa ng Creamline all along in this first set.
Molde with 2 points. Des Cheng is scoreless still here in the opening set. Gumabaw. How quick can she execute a kill?
And how powerful was that hit? Ang bilis ng set, ang bilis ng flick of the wrist, and yung power behind that hit. Take a look at that one. Kita-kita niya yung butas eh, so talagang nilakasan niya yung palo. Nobody there. Aside of Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
Gumabaw with 3 points already. Galanza with 8. 2 points away from the W. Galanza, that's going to be service error. Seven service errors in the opening set for the Cool Smashers. And they've been a team that's, ever since last season, have been unable to really take care of the ball. They commit a lot of service errors per set.
Well, I think the mentality is go big or go home when it comes to serving.
Pancake save. Kyla Atienza, beautiful play. Dina Wong, back set. Kat Tolentino through the block of Fox Carlos.
It's another great set from Dina Wong. The first set to Kat Tolentino, and Kat maximizes on that perfect set from Dina Wong. Nakita niya si Carlos lang yung naiwan niya sa block na yun. Panaga is just trying to reach that block.
Bea De Leon. Only 1 point so far. Gumabaw. 4 points for Mitch Gumabaw. And currently ranked number 7 in scoring in the All-Filipino Conference.
You know what also greatly helps this Creamline Cool Smashers squad, Eric? I think it's their familiarity with the sets of Gian de Guzman. Kahit gaano pa kabilis yung sets, alam nila kung paano ta-timing yan eh.
Well, they're one of the few teams who made changes in the offseason. This is an intact team. Carlos, that's outside.
Are they gonna challenge this one?
Oh, they have a couple of challenges remaining. I think they are. Yep, they're going to challenge. They have to raise the card, though. You have to raise the card. That's what our second referee, Arvido Eusebio, is saying. There it is, the raised card. The call was outside. And they're challenging, but there was a block touch.
Right, I think this is the first challenge of the match. Coach Sherwin asking for a block touch. Let's see if they get it.
Successful challenge will give them the set point and give them the win by 7. That's a quick review. Let's check.
Oh, that's close.
So unsuccessful challenge. No block touch. So the point awarded to the Flying Titans. It is now a 6-point game, but that's 6 set points in favor of the Cool Smashers. Kat Tolentino, the top scorer right now for the Flying Titans. 3 points. Nice serve. Not a good pass by Galanza. Gumabaw. Dug up by Cheng. Over received. Fox Carlos. Is that it? Not just yet. What a save by Preliminaries. Chance ball for the Cool Smashers. Here we go. Combination play. Carlos rejected. What a save by Blowout. And another by Kyla Atienza. Oh, Isa Molde. That's double contact. What a finish for the Cool Smashers. They were under duress. They turned it around and won by a defense.
Heart of a champions right there. I did not see it coming. Honestly, grabe yung paghabol ni Kyla Atienza. Mapalakpak na lang ako eh. They did not give up on that play. And after that save from Kyla Atienza, they established their block and finishing that first set with a kill block, courtesy of San Domingo and Gian de Guzman.
What a dominant performance in the opening set for the Cool Smashers. They win by 7, 25-18 against the Flying Titans in 28 minutes.
Yeah.
25-18, Cool Smashers take set number 1 away and blew the Flying Titans out of the water in quick fashion here at the Big Dome. The second game of our special Valentine's Day presentation. We'll take a look at the crowd inside the venue as we provide you with some of the highlights of the opening set.
A lot of kills from the Creamline Cool Smashers. Ayun na makikita natin the setting of Gia de Guzman in that opening set. Just impeccable. And siguro di ma-highlight dito na sa ating reel right now. Pero ang dami rin kasing unforced errors ng Choco Mucho Flying Titans in that opening set. Giving so much leeway dito sa koponan ng Creamline Cool Smashers. And ito naman, Cool Smashers, every time they were given chance balls, they took advantage of it, and then the consistency on their passing, their digging, and their setting, and their heavy serving, doon talaga nag-matter yung panalo sa parte ng Creamline Cool Smashers. As we take a look at set number 1 statistics, attack points, Creamline pulled away that department 17-8, block points also, Creamline with the lead 2-0, aces, lamang dito ang Creamline pa rin, 1-0, and opponent errors. As I was telling you, Eric, 10 given by Creamline, Choco Mucho, marami itong service errors. Imagine if hindi sila namigay sa errors na yun.
6 or 7, I believe, of the errors of the Cool Smashers from the service area. So that's something they're going to have to fine-tune. But if you've got an offense like that, 17-8,
wow.
do you mind the service errors if you have offense like that, Ish?
That's what I said earlier. No? Go big or go home, service area. I mean, you have the attackers, the consistency of your passers and your diggers, and the #1 setter in the conference, in the league, in the last years, in Gia de Guzman. Ito, makikita natin your screens. Michelle Morente and Phil, Kaiglet Cayetano.
And Kai Balwalwa as well, right beside them. Jesse De Leon I saw in the stands as well, checking out the action. Their Valentine's date is here at the venue, I guess. This is how they celebrate Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
With the fans.
What a spectacular crowd we have here inside the Araneta Coliseum. Second set just underway. De Guzman sets it up. Gumabaw picks up where she left off. That is 5 points for Gumabaw, all from attacks.
The quickness of Gia de Guzman sets. Nakikita, ang bilis na nun, replay na yun. Walang kahirap-hirap din si Michelle Gumabaw na tignan yung seam in between the block of the middle blocker and the opposite hitter
But
or the setter of Choco Mucho.
what about Galanza though? 8 points all from attacks as well.
Right.
What a save by De Guzman. Tolentino off speed, dug up by Atienza, over received. De Leon. The dump is good. That's the first point of the Flying Titans in the second set.
It's a good find by Bea De Leon. Pero kahit na nakapunta sa Bea, you could see Gemma Galanza attempting for that defensive play. Talagang kinatsaga nila every single point of this match.
3-time palarong pambansa MVP, Des Cheng serving. That's outside. Just the second service error of the Flying Titans in the entire match. That's how careful they've been at the service area.
I think sometimes it pays off that you take some risks. Kasi if you just play it safe or you're being careful, hindi ka makakapuntos ng marami, especially with your serves and your attacks. You try to reserve some energy, which against a Creamline squad, it's a no-no.
Oo. Rare miscue for Dumabao, who's been playing such a very good game. Tolentino with their 4th point.
Slowly but surely, we're seeing confidence back in Tolentino. 2 points from her in the second set.
The number 5 best server with almost a service ace %.
Another service error. Pagaling kay Bea De Leon.
Back-to-back service errors, yeah, for one of the best servers so far in the All-Filipino Conference. A rare miscue. Meantime, Michelle Dumabao coming off a 14-point performance. Bad receive by Isa Molde. Tolentino, that's a little far from the net. Easy pickup for the Cool Smashers. Dina Wong with a touch. Molde. That's way off.
Oh, she tried to risk it. Going deep cross court, pero it was a nice hit, unfortunately, from Isa Molde.
4-2 in the second set.
They have to start off with a good pass to Dina Wong.
Speaking of passes, that wasn't a good one from Des Cheng. De Guzman. Good block by Maddie Madayag.
Oh, wow.
Scarlett puts it away. Check in with Alexis Tinsay.
Eric and Ish, it doesn't matter where you spend Valentine's Day as long as you're with the people you love. Yan ang sabi ni Michelle Gumabao when it comes to the Creamline Cool Smashers and the Ribisco Classico fans that are watching here today with us at the Big Dome. And Gia de Guzman told me that they're always spending the Hearts Day with their teammates and it always feels like home. With regards to their sisters in the court, Choco Mucho having a new system will urge the Cool Smashers to double time on reading new patterns. What's important is they both play a great game, a game worth tuning into. Let's go back to the second set.
Back-to-back points for Tots Carlos. Timeout here, very early one for Coach Alin Sinurin.
Okay? Kaya, ang problema natin, ang harap ngayon si, ano mas marami palo niya? Diba? Moral kita rin nandito. Okay, like, sabi ko, depende sa harap mo eh. Diba? Kanina, pinapuno yung prospect kasi ang harap ko kanina yung bila. Diba? Okay? Focus sa gagawin. Ha? Okay? Gusto mo ka makalaman niya. Ha? Swing ka, swing ka, swing. Ha?
Let's go, let's go! My God! Guys!
Bakit mag-swing ka? Nawawa na yung timing.
In the blink of an eye, it's a 4-point cushion for the Cool Smashers. And a first timeout burned by Coach Alin Sinurin, still trying to give out instructions as the players made their way to the court. After scoring only 1 point in the opening set, Tots Carlos with 2 straight points here. She has 3 as Gumabao serves it outside. Now everybody's starting to get in the game and get their focus on for the Cool Smashers-ish.
Right, that was a good timeout. Coach Dante Alon Sinurin. But you could see still that Michelle Gumabao was going for a loaded serve. That is really their game plan today. No? Pahirapan yung mga passers ng Choco Mucho.
Carlos. Good save by Des Cheng. Once again. Oh, Tang Ponce. Beautiful dig. Molde with a push. Gumabaw picks it up. Carlos third attempt. There is a net touch against the Flying Titans.
And they're not going to argue that one. Point goes to the Creamline Cool Smashers. There, it's Madi Madaya.
So no challenge for the Flying Titans. Tots Carlos skipped her final year of eligibility in the UAAP to go pro. Underhand set by Dino Wong. Isa Molde rejected by San Domingo. San Domingo only one block in their last game, has 2 blocks already, and we're just in the second set. 5-point advantage for the Cool Smashers against Flying Titans, set number 2.
Vince Tolentino, the brother of Cat Tolentino, in attendance here in Araneta Coliseum. Sir Jonathan Nang from Rubisco.
Molde gets it off the block. It's off de Guzman.
And it all started from a decent pass to Dina Wong, setting up Isa Molde. Look at that one. Another good hit from Isa Molde, targeting the blocking hands of Gia de Guzman.
San Domingo, yes!
It's getting harder and harder to block the zero tempo quick hits of San Domingo. You know, makikita mo sa replay, she's already there, already done with her approach. And then Gia de Guzman, just, you know, with the quickness of her sets, ibabato na lang talaga niya mabilis, and then papaluin na lang ni San Domingo and Jeanette Panaga.
Nice serve from Domingo. Not a good pass there from Lazaro Revilla. Des Cheng. That was touched by Panaga, and a point for the Flying Titans.
Good adjustment right there on the part of Dina Wong and Des Cheng. That wasn't the best of receptions. And dun sila nahihirapan talaga eh. Yun yung napapansin natin in this game against the Creamline Cool Smashers. Their passing has been inconsistent so far.
4-point deficit against the Flying Titans. 5-9, second set. Off-speed attack from Galanza. Molde with the pass. Cheng on the attack. Tots Carlos with a beautiful save. Galanza. There's a challenge by the Flying Titans. They're saying there was no block touch. Herbert Matematico, our first referee, did not blow the whistle after the Galanza hit.
Yeah, and
So that means there was a block touch based on what the referee saw.
it happened right in front of him, so we'll see if he was right. That's what the challenge system is for.
Well, so far Choco Mucho is 0 of 1 in challenges. They were unsuccessful in the opening set. Let's see if they get it right this time. They need every point they can get. Down by 4. And they lost the first set by 6, 25-18. Sorry, 7 points.
Oh, there is a block touch.
So there was a block touch, another unsuccessful challenge. 0-2. Flying Titans, when it comes to challenges, they only have 1 challenge remaining. Cool Smashers still have 2.
So that's an automatic point awarded to the Creamline Cool Smashers.
The lead is now 5 for De Guzman and the Cool Smashers. Gia De Guzman was spectacular in the 2022 AVC Cup for Women, where the Philippines finished 6th. Atienza pops it up. Chance ball for the Flying Titans. Bea De Leon knocks it in.
Bea De Leon targeting the defense of Kyla Atienza. In front of her was just a single block coverage. And Jeanette Panaga, and a bit late on that one. So talagang papaluin yun ni Bea De Leon.
De Leon with her 3rd point of the match. An easy kill for Galanza, who now has 9 points. That is her 1st here in set number 2.
Gemma Galanza from the middle of the combination play. Was also a great adjustment from Gia De Guzman. She was already running backwards and then still set it in front of Gemma.
Dina Wong. Miss connection, miss set between Wong and De Leon.
Right. Dina Wong did not connect on that one. See, Gia De Guzman already have 12 excellent sets in this game.
Cool Smashers now doubling the output of the Flying Titans. Cheng is turned back. Tolentino dug up easily by De Guzman. Kyla Atienza to Gumabaw. Gumabaw blocked by Cheng. Tots Carlos on the other side against a double block. That's picked up by Des Cheng. Tolentino doesn't like it, sends it easy over. Tots Carlos fires one in and catches the line.
That's a good hit from Tots Carlos, targeting the end line of the defense of Choco Mucho Flying Titans. And it's Kyla Atienza setting that ball to Carlos. Wow, just on the line.
Carlos, 3 of her 4 points here in set number 2. 7-point advantage for the Cool Smashers. That is just outside for Des Cheng.
The players asking for a check. Let's see if there was a check.
Oh, it's not even close.
Not even close.
Coach Alin Sinurin burns his final timeout. Now we're just midway through set number 2. We'll listen in.
Importante, natututo tayo sa ginagawa natin, di ba? Ang dami natin ng magkakamali, pero sana matuto tayo. Okay? Kahit hindi yan, sagala. Okay? Importante, yung tamang galaw lang naman eh. Ang naging problema natin, pagkapansin natin nandito, hindi tayo nagkakaproblema. Pero pag nandito, okay naman. Okay? Tagayin lang natin. Okay? Huwag lang basta kung natin ang wala. Lagyan natin ang address. Kung saan ibigay kung 1 or 2 natin. Okay, nagkakaintindihan? Okay, sige.
Kahit ano ba wala dyan, girls, ha? Hey, Titan! Hey!
Sige lang!
Ish, no more timeouts remaining for Coach Alin Sinurin, and they only have 6 points on the board.
He said it's okay to commit mistakes for as long as we learn from them. And pinaka-importante rin dun huwag kayong matakot na magkamali. It's also a learning lesson for us going up against the formidable Creamline Cool Smashers.
5-1 run for the Cool Smashers right now. Tolentino, that's dug up. Dina Wong sets it. That hits the antenna. 6-1 run in favor of the Cool Smashers. An overwhelming 9-point cushion right now in the second set. Coach Alin Sinurin pulling on straws will replace Dina Wong with Jem Ferrer. Ferrer did not score in their last game, a 3-time UAAP best setter. Let's see how she changes up the offense for the Flying Titans, Ish.
Para mabalasa lang. That was already Dina Wong's 3rd miss set in this set alone.
Cheng through the double block. That's a point badly needed by the Flying Titans.
Right, that's what Coach Dante told his players earlier. Just be fearless when it comes to attacking, defending. You've got nothing to lose. We're up against the defending champions. Just play your game and stick to our own system, and let's see where it takes us.
Regina Rocha in the game for the first time. She did not play in the last game of the Flying Titans. Not a good pass there from Carlos. Gumabaw. Overpass by Tolentino. Gumabaw again off the single block of Arocha.
What a kick. Michelle Gumabaw off the block. Gets a single block coverage. The Flying Titans here.
Bingo Plus, the first live streaming bingo in the Philippines. Welcome back to our coverage of this matchup between the Flying Titans and the Cool Smashers. Second game of your Valentine's Day special right here on One Sports and live at the Big Dome. Eric Tapan alongside Ishmael Barosa and Alexis Tinsay. It's been all Cool Smashers winning the first set 25-18 and are up by 9 here. Their biggest advantage in the second set-ish.
The Smashers have pulled away yet again here in the second set. Another misreception on the part of the receivers of the Flying Titans. And this time around, an unforced error. And then back there, second of the set.
7-1 run by the Cool Smashers. And some of them, like what Ish was saying, are errors, unforced errors by the Flying Titans. Good pass by Lazaro Revilla. What a save by Galanza. Chance ball here for the Flying Titans. Tolentino off the block. Ball is still alive to Guzman, to Carlos. Lazaro Revilla pops it up. Going to be a chance ball for the Cool Smashers. San Domingo. Is there a check ball? Yes, there was, says Herbert Mathematico, the first referee.
So that is a point for San Domingo off the block. They are so quick in this game, Eric.
Madi Madayago on your screens has not scored today, coming off a 4-point performance. And so far, Madayag has not been able to provide consistent play after putting up 11 points in their first game. That 3-set win against the Chargers, she has struggled in the last 2 games, including this one. San Domingo popped up by Chang. Arocha sends it over. Carlos picking it up. Back row. What a dig by Lazaro Revilla, but no second touch. Everything going the way of the Cool Smashers. 9-1 run. This is now a 12-point cushion-ish.
Makikita mo doon the hustle when it comes to the defense. The Creamline Cool Smashers connecting all the dots here in the second set.
Galanza now in double digits, the only player in double digits with 10. But supporting her in scoring, Gumaba with 7, Domingo with 6. Meantime, only Tolentino with 4 points. As Panaga sends that one outside. 3 points apiece for Molde, Cheng, and De Leon, which that kind of output obviously will not cut it against this very talented offensive Creamline Cool Smashers squad. Bea De Leon with the serve. Gumabaw off the block by Arocha. Battle at the net. And it's going to be it's on the line, and there's going to be a check ball, a block touch as well.
So either way, it's a point for San Domingo and the Cool Smashers. Again, kahit dun sa ad-lib nakakapunto sa Creamline. That was actually a mishit from San Domingo, but still, it flipped the line. they're back to a 12-point lead here.
Ish, Flying Titans have 8 points. 7 of those are from errors
Wow.
of the Cool Smashers.
So imagine if,
They only have 1 attack point here.
right, if they did not commit those unforced errors,
Yeah.
talking about the Creamline Cool Smashers, the point, the only point of Choco Mucho would have been
Would be
the-
1 point.
Yeah, that attack point earlier.
Great save by Rose Vargas, who's in the game for the first time today. Along with Riza Mandapat. Kat Tolentino. Great floor defense by the Cool Smashers. Negrito sets it up. Vargas with the tip. Picked up by Ferrer. Lazaro Revilla will set it up.
Oh.
And a broken play here for the Flying Titans. A miss set by Negrito and another 3 points for the Flying Titans. That's been the only way they've gotten points on the board.
Yeah, pero nakikita mo, pinagtatawanan na lang ng Cool Smashers yung error na yun. They can afford to commit those mistakes right now. Pero Kyle Negrito also opting for that shoot play, that fast C-ball set to the left pin.
Dina Wong is back in the game. As the Gem Ferrer experiment did not work for Coach Dante Alinsunurin, his team is down by 11. Negrito sets it up. The Sen Domingo puts it away. That's been the story here. Sen Domingo, Tons Carlos, Gemma Galanza, so many others contributing for the Cool Smashers.
Good connection right there. Negrito to Domingo off of the 8 quick. So again, another point for the Creamline Cool Smashers. I think the difference here in this game so far is the passing really of both of these teams and the defensive plays of the Creamline Cool Smashers and the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Kasi kahit sinong gamitin na setter ng Creamline, nakakapunto sila. On the other side, kahit sinong setter naman na gamitin ng Choco Mucho, nahihirapan silang makapuntos. So I think that's the story of this game so far for both of these teams.
A 2-time collegiate MVP, Regina Rocha serving, down by 11. The Flying Titans, Negrito, Mandapat, Ponce picks it up. Des Cheng, Vargas, here comes Galanza. Tom Ponce, beautiful save. Back row attack, Kat Tolentino, she gets it through.
Oh, that's a great hit from Kat Tolentino, but that started from the Ponce save. Deep cross court, diving for that ball, and Dina Wong connecting to Kat Tolentino from the opposite back row play. So ito merong, nakikita naman natin, they can score points off of their attacks, but they just have to lessen their errors and be fearless on their defense, their attacks. 22-11, Eric. This is becoming a blowout here. The second set going the Cool Smashers. Ray?
Risa Sato checking in for the first time. Sato did not score, played only in 1 set off the bench for the Cool Smashers in their win versus the HD Spikers. Cheng. Negrito will set it. Galanza off the blocker. Outside, another point for the Cool Smashers.
Her 11th point of the match. Talking about Gemma Galanza off the block here, off of Dina Wong's block.
Seth Domingo, former Lady Warrior and Lady Tamaraw serving for the Cool Smashers. Des Cheng, block. And an easy dunk. Kabayat, who's on the board for the first time.
Oh, she has been quiet in this game. Not a lot of attempts given to her so far.
Let's remember, Madi Madayan coming off an ACL injury back in 2021. She spent most of last year rehabbing. And says coming into the season, she's about 80%. Diving is Arocha. Here comes Des Cheng, rejected, saved by De Leon. Cheng will try again. That dump is into the middle of the net.
Another unforced error on the attack coming from the Flying Titans. So that gives Creamline Their first set point of the set.
First of 12 set points as Ella De Jesus is in the game for the first time.
This team, this Creamline Cool Smashers team gets better and better each game.
Number 10, best server, Gia de Guzman. Cat Tolentino, back row, yes!
It's a good sign for the Choco Mucho fans.
Tolentino with 6. She leads the way in scoring for the Flying Titans.
She needs some help, Eric.
Yeah.
You have to help her out.
So far, Molde, Cheng, and De Leon all with 3 points each. Risa Sato. That's gone, and that's it. The Cool Smashers, after a dominant 7-point win in the first set, they win in style here in the second set. 12-point win. Risa Sato off the bench closes it out. 25-18, 25-13. Cool Smashers up 2 sets to nothing against the Flying Titans. Two sets in under 30 minutes each for the Cool Smashers, 25-18, 25-13 against their fiercest nemesis in the Flying Titans. What a one-sided affair so far-ish. And obviously, to the delight of the Cool Smasher fans and Flying Titans fans, want more. As we just finished set number 2, let's take a look at some of the highlights.
Set number 2 highlights, you can see where the Creamline Cool Smashers had an edge. Of course, their attacks really consistent. Kasi Gia de Guzman, we kept on repeating how faster sets become. Pansin na pansin natin, especially when you watch them play live. I mean, you get to appreciate how good the Cool Smashers have become. I mean, each and every game, marami silang dinadagdag. And of course, the blocking is there, the defense is there, the attacking is there, and of course, yung unforced errors, kung hindi namigay itong Creamline Cool Smashers, imagine, most likely, yung puntos ng Choco Mucho in that second set would have been the single digit. Makikita natin yung statistics, attack points 30-10, and then block points. Meron din nakuha ang Creamline, and aces wala for both of these teams. Opponent errors 11 given to Creamline and 3 given to Choco Mucho. So aside from their passing, they have to also communicate better and start with helping their setters, regardless if it's Jem Ferrer or Dina Wong. Kasi nahihirapan sila makapag-set up ng plays, convert points.
One of the things I hear a lot about the Cool Smashers is how much faster their sets have been, their passing has been in the All-Filipino Conference. As you take a look at the Flying Titans, right now their backs are against the wall. They need a win here in this set to extend this matchup. But let's go back to the Cool Smashers. I mean, how much faster is it with the way they're passing the ball?
I think the way Gia de Guzman is orchestrating the offense of the Creamline Cool Smashers is very similar to how the Thais and the Japanese are playing this sport. Ganung level na yung kabilisan ng setting ni Gia de Guzman. When it comes to the Choco Mucho Flying Titans naman, nahihirapan sila makapag-set up ng plays kasi their reception is very spotty at the moment, and they have to address that. Yun nga sabi ni Coach Dante, we have to start with our service receive. against very formidable Creamline Cool Smashers, alam naman natin na kinakargahan nila yung serve. So we just have to focus and then let's reach that goal na iparating dun sa setter natin na maayos yung bola so they could set up some plays.
Of third set could be the final one if Flying Titans unable to get a W here. Galanza backs up for the shot. Ferrer is the starting setter for the Flying Titans here in the third set. Cherry Nunag is in the game for the first time as well, along with Caitlin Viray. Galanza, what a save by De Guzman. Here comes Gumabaw off the block, and after a relatively long rally, Cool Smashers get the first point.
Michelle Gumabaw, an off-the-block kill. That's what you like about the Creamline Cool Smashers in this game. The mentality of we have to better the ball. Not every time you get to have that perfect pass or that perfect set, pero every time you're given that ball, pagandahin mo. If kaya mo pang i-convert yun sa puntos, mas maganda for your squad.
Service error for De Guzman. We're tied at one point each here in third set. Third official game for Coach Dante Alinsunurin as the head coach of the Flying Titans. Gumabaw as a save by Ponce, but a little too far for a second touch.
Again, another fast shoot set to the outside. Michelle Gumabaw. You could see Cherry Nunag attempting to reach that block. Ang layo ng hinahabol niya kasi sobrang bilis na ng setting ng Creamline in this game.
9 points for Gumabaw, 11 for Galanza. Viray, blocked by Gumabaw. Viray will try again. Blocked again by Gumabaw. This time, Tolentino on the other side, picked up by Galanza. Carlos blocked. Atienza. De Guzman back to Tots. Tots is blocked again. What a save by Atienza. De Guzman was right there, but Galanza touched it and sent it to an odd angle as we check in with Alexis inside.
Eric and Ish, I got a hearty talk with a formidable middle blocker and a fan favorite of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, Maddie Madayag. And she told me as it is their 4th year here in the PVL, it is their ultimate challenge to take on their learnings to be at their most consistent play and strength to reach the podium this season. Maddie told me that Coach Dante is gracefully guiding them into this new system, and in return, they want to answer his call by maturing from their young gun energy into forming themselves into PVL veterans. As the journey never stops, let's watch the Titans if they can fly this set and bounce back.
Thank you, Alexis. So far, they have been grounded by the Cool Smashers. Gumabaw now with 10, so 2 players in double digits for the Cool Smashers. Pangs Panaga with the serve and an ace.
And Panaga targeting Benden Lazaro Revilla on that one.
Not really known for her serving. She's more of a blocker. Currently the 3rd best blocker, Pangs Panaga, but she gives the Cool Smashers a 2-point cushion here in set number 3. Caitlin Viray doesn't like it, sends it over underhand. Gumabaw against a single block. Lazaro Revilla, what a dig. Here comes Tolentino. Gumabaw with the up. Toss Carlos. Blocked by Michael Ortiz, who's in the game for the first time. Carlos again, blocked by Tolentino. Great defense at the net by the Flying Titans. But Gumabaw puts it away. 11 for Michelle Gumabaw.
Another wonderful hit from Michelle Gumabaw. They have to put a stop to this frenzy. Kanina pa nakakapuntos itong si Michelle Gumabaw eh. They cannot seem to find the answers when it comes to Michelle Gumabaw's attacks.
4 of her 11 points coming here in set number 3. Pangs Panaga with a service error. That's her 3rd service error of the match.
Choco Mucho trying to keep it close here. It's down by 2 points. They need to hustle here and just play it cool. I mean, they need to loosen up and just play some volleyball.
San Domingo with a little help from the net court. She has 9 points.
Nearing the double-digit mark here in this game. Sa Duque Gonzania, near screens.
Ogunsanya tore her ACL in the prelims of the Invitational Conference. Good to see her already rehabbing. Back-to-back points for Seth Domingo. She now is as well in double digits with 10. So 3 players in double digits for the Cool Smashers. Meanwhile, it's Kat Tolentino with 7. Bolde, Sheng, and De Leon, they all still have 3 points each.
Yeah, I mean, everybody here on the side of the Cool Smashers is a threat. I mean, lahat nakakapuntos eh. Lahat babantayan mo. Hindi pwedeng bibitawan mo sa block.
Caitlin Viray, dug up by Atienza. Tots Carlos only has 4 points. Made that 5 already for Tots Carlos.
Oh, you could see from that wind-up and that approach that was going to be another kill for Tots Carlos.
5-point cushion to send us to our first technical timeout. 8-3 Cool Smashers against the Flying Titans. Let's check our social feed. Don't forget the hashtag PVL AFC 2023 from Justin. Grabe ang kargan gumabaw.
We have another tweet from @GLI_0-1-2. Despite not being in the top 5 of the best receiver, they still get to top the best setter and spikers, and we know why. Gia is gold. Another tweet from Magu. Sabi niya, sure akong puno ng pagmamahal ang arena ngayon, ang Araneta Coliseum. Love for the game, teams, players, and fans. Happy Hearts Day. Happy Hearts Day to you as well. And we have another tweet from @ForeverFL. Even though Choco Mucho is behind, they really are creating their own plays and getting their own points, playing way better than their last game. More organized and ang spikers, and the spikers are doing a much better job. First ball also improved. For Dina, she setting better.
Ferrer, 1-2 play, dug up by Atienza. Here comes Seth Domingo. What a save by Lazaro Revilla. Caitlin Viray through the double block. Atienza passes. Carlos, overpass, and an easy put away. Seth Domingo, 4 straight points for her. She has 12. She is now the leading scorer of the Cool Smashers.
She has the hot hands here in this set. Look at that one, taking advantage of that regalo. Not even a front line kill. Binaon eh. And Dina Wong back in the game.
This is now an 8-1 run by the Cool Smashers. Micah Ortiz, a miss set. Seth Domingo, 5 straight points. She now has 13.
It has been the Seth Domingo show in the last 5 to 6 points.
Seth Domingo, the finals MVP in the Invitational Conference, is putting on a show here in the 3rd set. Early timeout for the Flying Titans. They are down 11-3.
Diba? Gawa na nasa harapan. Hindi na tayo magsisihan. Hindi natin ipakita na nagkamali tayo. Diba? Importante, tayo pa rin. Kung naman yung gusto natin mangyari, gawin natin. Okay? Okay? Balik lang tayo. Balik. Okay? Umpisahan sa receive. Then yung serve, mamaya, kargahan nyo na. Kargahan nyo. Sige, kung na tumanggit, kargahan nyo na.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, sige ha, sige.
Bawit,
Sige.
Coach Dante reminding his squad na wala tayong ibahin sa game plan natin at sa sistema natin. Pagdating naman natin sa service area, kargahan na natin kahit wala ng target. Basta pumasok na may karga. And we have to communicate sa plays, a simple reminder is na they have to execute well for them to keep it close in this match.
Former Tamarao Arwin Santos in attendance. It's been all Cool Smashers as Gumabaw sends that outside. Flying Titans have never tasted the lead in this game. Des Cheng, only 3 points. Mike Ortiz off the bench. She still has to contribute, has not scored, but there is a kill block. Just as we mentioned, Ortiz makes her presence felt from the defensive end. She did not play in their last game.
Well, that's a good read block coming from Micah Ortiz. She saw that Sed Domingo was gonna go for that zero tempo quick, so inunahan niya na rin yung talon sa block.
Over receive and Des Cheng puts it away. Back-to-back points for the Flying Titans. Maybe this can spark a little bit of a run-ish.
Right, it seems like they're following the orders of Coach Dante Alonsonurin. Isa Molde starting it with her back-to-back heavy-loaded serves. So it all starts there. I mean, you cannot go wrong when you follow the coach's orders.
De Guzman, Sed Domingo against the triple block. Tang Ponce sets it up for Des Cheng. And she scores again. Back-to-back points for Cheng. She now has 5.
Yeah, 3-0 run. That's a good timeout from Coach Dante Alonsonurin earlier. So it's Coach Sherwin Meneses' time. Call for time. Cheng targeting the hands of Gia De Guzman for that kill. Let's listen to Coach Sherwin here.
One point muna priority, let's go.
Kaya tayo pag miss receive, ha? Tapos cover. Okay, move. Kailangan, let's go. Walang titigil. All in, Creamline!
Hey!
Rachel Ostero on your screens. A little 4-point run for the Flying Titans. Isa Molde with 3 points. Combination play. Carlos. There's a net touch against Tots. 5 unanswered points for the Flying Titans.
And we're now starting to see some smiles from the Choco Mucho Flying Titans inside the court. There, pagbaba. It's Tots Carlos.
Good pass. Domingo off the double block. Tang Ponce with a dig. Here comes Michael Ortiz. Cross court over received by Michelle Gumabaw. Des Cheng. Yes! 6 unanswered points by the Flying Titans. They're just about to take off.
Choco Mucho with a good run here in the third set. This time it's Des Cheng off of the hands of Sed Domingo, and she's loving it here. Dina Wong finding Micah Ortiz and Des Cheng in front for the attacks.
And finally, that 6-0 run by the Flying Titans put to an end by Tots Carlos, scoring her 6th point.
And it was already on its way out. Ayun no, sa balikan na tumama ni Isa Molde, but that hit of Carlos was just too fast and too strong. Hindi na masyadong nakailag kaagad si Isa Molde.
Good pass by Lazaro Revilla. A little push there from Kat Tolentino. Here comes Galanza through the double block. Galanza now with 12.
It's back-to-back points for the Creamline Cool Smashers. Both off of the attacks from their openers. This time it's Gemma Galanza in between the block of Ortiz and Dina Wong.
2-time PVL MVP, Tots Carlos serving. Kat Tolentino, set was a little low.
Yeah.
Galanza again. Galanza, back-to-back points. She has 13, and the lead is back up to 5.
That's 3 straight points from the outside hitters of the Creamline Cool Smashers. Gemma Galanza, the back-to-back hit. They're squandering the good passes. Talking about the Flying Titans here. Gaganda ng mga pase, hindi sila nakaka-convert.
Cheng against a single block. Takes advantage of the smaller Gia de Guzman.
There. That's simple volleyball for you. Look at where your advantage is going to be when it comes to the blockers on the opposite side of the net. You can see that it's Gia de Guzman blocking the left pin. You can target your sets going there para mas makapuntos ka.
Des Cheng, 4 of her 7 points coming here in the third set. Galanza starting to get hot again. She has 14 already. 3 straight points.
This time going deep cross-court. Gemma Galanza on fire here in this game.
San Domingo, 5 over 13 points here in the third set. That serve just crawling above the net cord. A dump by de Guzman. Gia with her second point of the game. 6-point lead for the Cool Smashers. Second technical timeout in the third set. Back inside the Big Dome, gate attendance a little under 10,000 on Valentine's Day as we give you our special Valentine's presentation. Cool Smashers leading 2-0 and are up by 6 here in the third set. Earlier today, the HD Spikers winning versus the Chargers. Appreciate your presence, whether you're watching us live at the venue or on Smart Livestream and Signal Play. One Sports Plus, this San Domingo sends that into the net.
So back to a 5-point lead here for the Cool Smashers. Dina Wong now on deck to serve. She has the full front line in Cheng, Tolentino, and Nunag. We'll see if they maximize this one.
Battle at the net. What a save by Atienza. Galanza down the line. Galanza once again unstoppable. She has scored her last 4 points consecutively and restored a 6-point advantage.
What a game for Gemma Galanza. She has been unstoppable in this game. Take a look at that one. Earlier, she hit it cross-court, and this time around, a cut shot down the line towards the area defense of Dina Wong, and nobody there to defend that one. The variations of her attack really is unbelievable in this game.
Blowout through the double block, everything going the way of the Cool Smashers. 7-point lead, and Coach Alin Sinurin will burn his last timeout after this kill by Gumabao, who has 12 points already.
Diba? Kung nakikita nyo ito yung problema, gawin nyo natin. Kailangan nyo yung pag-usapan lang. Okay, huwag yung hihingi ng sa akin kasi kanina pa tayo. Okay, nagkakaintindihan? Ha? O sige. Yes, kapitan sa receipt tayo. Punta tayo doon. Alam mo, medyo pwede hindi natin. Pero kung nakita na doon, sige.
Ay! Hey, Titan!
No more timeouts remaining for the Flying Titans. They're going to have to work this one out on their own on the floor. Are down by 7. Take a look at our Binibining Pilipinas candidates, including Joy Dacoron, a former PVL player. 18 serving 11, third set. Tolentino through the block. Tolentino still in single digits at 8 points. No Flying Titan has scored more than 8. Des Cheng with 7. She is the second leading scorer.
It's a good set. Magdina Wong to Tolentino, banking on the attacking prowess of Tolentino.
A rare miscue by one of the best liberos, Kyla Atienza.
Des Cheng with a great serve. It's one of her strengths as a volleyball player. Loaded serves.
That actually didn't make it to Kyla Atienza as Galanza picked it up. Pangs Panaga. Yes!
Guzman going to the running Jeanette Panaga, and she doesn't disappoint. Another point for the Creamline Cool Smashers off of the block of Nunag. Oh, inching closer, just 6 points away from another W.
Great serve, over receive. Panaga. Saved by Lazaro Revilla.
Oh,
Chance ball for the Cool Smashers. Dumabaw against a single defender. No match.
oh, you cannot leave Michelle Dumabaw with only one blocker right in front of her. She's gonna have a field day. Kita mo siya pa nagpasa na na. And Gia de Guzman setting it back to her as if it's hitting practice, Eric.
The way Gia de Guzman has been looking at the defense of the Flying Titans and surveying the floor is, you know, next level greatness. Pangs Panaga. Everything de Guzman is setting turns to a point.
Everything that she touches turns to gold.
Yep.
Eto, this time around, another free ball, and hindi nila sinayang. This time it's Panaga with the point off of that knee trick.
Back-to-back points for Panaga, set Domingo with 13. Panaga has 5. She's coming off a 7-point performance. This time on the defensive end. Cool Smashers with a kill block. And the lead is back to 9 for the ladies in pink. Pao Soriano checking in for the first time. Soriano did not play in the first 2 games of the Cool Smashers. UAAP Season 72 Best Attacker Pao Soriano from the Lady Falcons of Adamson. Tolentino. Soriano rejected by Cherry Nunag. For Nunag, that's going to be her first point. She also scored 1 point in the win versus the Angels, as Madayag will serve. Madi Madayag only 1 point. She scored 4 points in their last game after an 11-point debut.
Right. I also wanted to point that out. No, I think they got fewer attempts when it comes to their attacks. Talking about the middle blockers of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, they heavily bank on Tolentino and their outside hitters in Olve and Des Cheng in this game, and also in their last few games. So that's, I think, what they need to work on more. No, kailangan nilang i-distribute yung bola, but it all starts really with a decent pass. So they also have to practice their reception.
9-point advantage, said Domingo. What a delivery from de Guzman. She was behind the attack line, but still set it perfectly. And now this is 10 match points for the Cool Smashers, 24-14 as Lori Bernardo checking in. Coach Meneses emptying his bench. Bernardo did not play in their last game. She saw some action in their first game. 21 years old, out of UP.
Everybody contributing on the part of the Creamline Cool Smashers in this game.
Molde. Is this the final point? Bernardo, can she deliver? Not just yet. Underhand set for Wong. There's the block, set Domingo. Wow. I mean, it's a masterpiece from the Cool Smashers as They deliver spectacular plays on both ends of the floor, offensively and defensively. They showed us everything today and completely outclassed the Flying Titans. 3 players in double digits for the Cool Smashers. All of them is 15 points each. Domingo, Gumabaw, and Galanza. No player in double digits for the Flying Titans. 8 for Tolentino and 8 for Cheng. And it's a sweep by the Cool Smashers. They have not dropped a set in the All-Filipino Conference and dominate their nemesis, the Flying Titans.
At 3-0, nakita natin yung kanina kong pinaulit-ulit, no? Every game, they just get better and better. And I'm telling you guys, all of you watching at home, you get to appreciate it more when you watch them live.
What dominance by the Cool Smashers. All sets in under 30 minutes. 25-18, 25-13, and 25-14. They win in a sweep against the Flying Titans. And there are 3 players with 15 points each. It was hard to pick the best player.
Amazing output.
Ish, you picked Seth Domingo, rightfully so, and she right now is with Alexis Tinsay.
Eric and Ish here with me is Seth Domingo, player of the game for the Creamline Cool Smashers. Congratulations and happy Valentine's, Seth.
Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day, Ain. And sa lahat na nanonood, Happy Valentine's Day!
Yes, and Seth, gusto namin malaman ano yung sekreto sa pagiging in sync with your teammates for all consecutive sets.
One thing is, I think yung trust namin in each other na lahat kaya namin gawin na yun, gawin lang yung role ng isa't isa para, yun nga, in sync. So, matagal na din kasi kami magkakasama and matagal na talaga namin itong pinapractice and consistency din talaga.
At talaga naman, tiwala, consistency, and of course, teamwork. And secondly, it's your 3rd game of the season, but it's also your 3rd sweep. Kaya naman, ano pang ma-expect sa Creamline Cool Smashers this coming season?
We're just really doing our game. Kung ano talaga yung game namin from the start. And yun nga, like what I've said, consistency. And I'm sure naman every game we're trying to, may mga kailangan pa kami improve. And yun yung mga ginagawa namin sa training.
At aabangan namin yan, Seth. And syempre, it's the Hearts Day. Sino yung mga gusto mong batiin?
Hello everyone sa Creamline fans! Ilan ba yung tao dito? 9,000? 9,000 nanonood dito. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. And happy Valentine's Day sa management namin, Sir Jonathan, Sir Alan, Ma'am Lizanne, Sir Rolly, sa lahat, yung families ng teammates ko, yung families ng lahat na nanonood dito. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
And congratulations again, said, and to the rest of the Creamline Cool Smashers. Expect the hearts of volleyball to feel and beat in the Phil Sports Arena on Thursday.
All right, thank you very much, Alexis Tinsay. 15 points set. Domingo, 7 of her 15 coming in the third set. 57.14% efficiency from the field. She was coming into this game as the second best spiker. Her performance today could catapult her as the #1 best spiker in the All-Filipino Conference. Take a look at match highlights, Ish.
A lot of attack attempts coming from the Creamline Cool Smashers hitters. In set Domingo, Michelle Gumabaw, Gemma Galanza, yun nga nabanggit natin, no? Silang tatlo, 15 points each in this game alone. And Gia Murado de Guzman, I'm sure, with a 20-plus point output when it comes to the excellent sets department. Nakikita natin it was a total team effort on the part of the Cool Smashers in this game. They defended properly, they passed perfectly to Gia de Guzman, and of course, the attacking and the blocking. Lagi naman sila doon flawless, no? Especially in the last 3 games that we've seen them play in this All-Filipino Conference of the PVL in 2023.
Excellent setting as well by Gia de Guzman. We've been mentioning that all throughout the game. She made all these points and the kind of offense of the Cool Smashers possible with the way she's been delivering to her attackers.
You could see Gemma Galanza with the hot hands in the first set and the third set. Gia de Guzman, when it comes to the variations of her sets, kitang-kita natin lahat ng spikers na nakapuntos in this game. So everybody was lethal in this game. Attack points, ang layo na naman ng disparity. Creamline Cool Smashers leading the way, 52-23. Block points lamang naman sila doon. 5-2 aces, 2-1 in opponent errors. It's a bit close, pero 19 errors, 3 points given to the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, and 16 given to the Cool Smashers in this game. So what an output overall to the Creamline Cool Smashers for this win #3.
And on Thursday, we're going to be at the Phil Sports Arena starting at 4 p.m. The Cargo Wooers take on the Crossovers. And in the second game on Thursday, the Lady Troopers versus the high-speed hitters. Catch all of that at the venue, Phil Sports Arena, or on One Sports, One Sports Plus, and on the apps, Signal Play and Smart Live Stream. And that wraps it up for our special Valentine's Day presentation. Earlier today, a 3-set win by the HD Spikers versus the Chargers. And in our second game today, what a dominant performance. The Cool Smashers have not dropped a set en route to 3 straight wins. Meanwhile, the Flying Titans dropping 2 straight games and are now 1-2 in the standings. Thanks to our director, Al Neri, for Alexis Tinsay, my partner, Ish Polvorosa, and Eric Depan. Appreciate you watching us on Valentine's Day. Enjoy the rest of the evening, everybody. This is our coverage of the 2023 All-Filipino Conference of the Premier Volleyball League right here on One Sports.